Today is a super exciting day because today I get the chance to show you the full Anno 117 Pax Romana game. Previously, you've only got a chance to just play the demos or, you know, a timed access or anything like that, but I've had full access and I get to show you that today. Some of you may know I've played 1800 before, Anno 1800, and I got totally hooked. Like, totally hooked. We played it for weeks and yeah, we was addicted. And ever since I got wind that Pax Romana's coming out and that's a thing, I've actually been buzzing to play it. So this is a sponsored video, but the truth is if I didn't like Anno or the series, I just wouldn't accept the sponsor or just wouldn't accept the money and wouldn't be doing this video. But I actually like the game, so this is kind of a win-win for me. If you've not played Anno 1800 before or just an Anno game, that's actually alright. You can jump straight into Pax Romana and just play it as a great game. However, if you have played 1800 before, there's some really cool new features that you might be interested in. One of those is diagonal roads. Yes, it's a big thing. There's obviously the brand new time period you get to play as the Roman Empire. With that comes loads of new buildings, technologies, resources, islands, units, with one of the main ones in my opinion being the military. Previously you could only have ship-to-ship combat. Now you get a full ground-based army. I haven't got deep enough into the game yet to properly try it, but I've seen some footage and it looks really fun. Anyway, let's jump into my gameplay of Anno Pax Romana. Aldemondene. Getting started in Anno is mega important in my opinion, so if you get the kind of layout somewhat right at the beginning, it kind of helps you as you progress forward into the rest of your Anno game. So in previous games when I've started, I found I didn't leave any space between the docks and my city, so this is what I'm building here. I'm trying to build a little bit of space for the city and then building kind of the main residence and the main city area a little bit deeper into the island. This is our main street stretch, which hopefully will evolve as the city grows. We're going to get started by building a couple of timber yards. This is where this is like the main basic resource you're going to need to build up your city at the start. Pop down our warehouse, and then we need to make sure that the warehouse and the timber yards are connected to the rest of the road network. But let's fast forward a little bit. Let's get this city built a little bit more, and then we'll dive back into what we're up to.
Kyrie, Governor. I run this island. Name's Dorian. I can't wait to join your routine.
So our city is kind of basic, but it's up and running. We've got lots of good residents now. The villa's soon to be built, and we're at the point now where we choose our first patron god. Now, in the previous version, I didn't get to see more than, I think, the first one in the tests that we've all got a chance to play. But now we have Mars, bloody-handed god of war. Mars presides over the violent art of warfare. Mars expects victory, so this is a military god. Neptune, lord of the waves. Devotees of Neptune's fearlessly cruise the waves. So you can start to see, move my head here, you can see below me what these give. So increased production of weapons, sandals, leather, pig, salt. So you have a bonus on certain types of production. So what we'll get going with to start with is Ceres, which is basically food, wine, and beer, which is great. we'll get her started. So the plan of the town is, what we've done is we've built around the market and the tavern. So we've got our docks down here. We've got the town here with the residents, and then over on this side is where we're starting to build all of our production. So our farms, we've got the clay here, which we need some more. We need more residents So let's get some of the buildings upgraded. So as long as you are producing for your residents, you can then get them upgraded. So we needed food, they needed public service, and then they needed some clothes. Now we have all three, we can upgrade them. And then what we'll get is we'll get the next level of the next category we need to provide for them. So it's kind of the same thing plus an extra one. So food, but now instead of just fish and porridge, they also want bread and garum. And I think we now have enough clay to build our villa.
Your own gods before someone else does it.
A villa adds prestige of your island and is easier to defend than a trading post. So we've got that right in the middle of our city, so we can now expand this side as well. You need to find the right balance with these, so you can see your residents at the top. So we got our farmers and then our next level plebeian workforce. So once we reach that, which we do now, that should fill up our clay workforce here, which is great. So now we need to start working on our bread. All right, so let's get it going over here. We need a wheat farm, we need a grain mill, and then we need the bakery. So what you want to look at is the processing time. So it's 1 minute for the wheat farm, it's 37 seconds for the grain mill, and then 1 minute again for the bakery. That is just out of reach. If we had upgraded roads, it might be fine, but what we're going to need to do is maybe let's get an extra road here, and we could probably put a warehouse in there. So now we need to upgrade our workforce.
Contracts? I would very much like to talk business.
So, the Great Research tab. What's quite lovely about this is if you're not really sure, or you want to, or let's say that you're looking through the Research tab and you want to get to the fish markets. If you click on the fish markets, it will research what you need to get to the fish markets for you. You don't have to manually think about this. Okay, I want fish markets. It's going to take the optimal route to get you to those fish markets. A few things I would recommend early on. One would be the warehouse organization. Upgrading your warehouses to the next tier adds more loading ramps, so you can get, if there becomes a queue because you've got too many things around it, you can load more at the same time. And it was market forces, so the effective range of markets is increased by 25%. This is one that is really lovely. So what will hopefully happen is once we get that one upgraded, this market, the range of this particular market will hopefully reach the houses up here and these houses at the back over here as well. Alright, that's not good. I've just triggered an achievement for bankruptcy. Bankruptcy warning. We're running out of money. You are in debt. Let's continue. So it's 30 seconds into 1 minute. So we're going to build 2 of these into 2 minutes. Oof.
A first paddle in this great wide world.
Okay, so we've reached a stage now where we're missing some fertility on our island, which basically means there's some things we cannot grow. So we cannot grow olives. We cannot fish for mackerel. So what we're looking to do is head to the province map. And we're looking for an island that will have olives and... Oh, wow, nice. The first one we find. So this has resin, which I think we also need. So mackerel, resin, and olives. Mackerel, resin, and olives up there. So what we want to do is... This is the island we want to come and take over. Nice. So the plan is, let's get some basic materials on one of our ships. Let's get some timber. Let's get some clay. And I think that's all we need to get going. So what we need to do is set up a harbour here, get the resin, olives, and mackerel farming going, and then we'll set up a trade route between our main island and our new island. So you build the trading post for 12,500. Oh, it just put me in debt. Oh, we gotta get building.
The difficult second step has been achieved with aplomb. Your confidence knows no bounds.
Oh, urgent aid from the Emperor. I will accept your money. Thank you, good sir. He's bailed me out. Oh, that's not ideal.
You've got some guts.
We're just going to get a small village set up, basically, on this island. Nothing too crazy. Okay, let's figure out what we need. So we're going to need a market. Let's get the market in the middle. We're going to need this. It's not going to look as refined as our first island, but that's okay. Right, let's get some houses in here. There are other ways to build. I typically go for that square look, but this is also another nice setup. Basically, just need to make sure everything's got roads. Oh, I nearly forgot. We need to make sure we have timber. We need to make sure we have a timber production on this island. Let's grab the trees over here. 1, 2. Whew, that was close. 1, 2, and a warehouse. And we'll take the road back down to the harbour. Okay, that's close. We got a timber income now. We want ideally multiple olive farms because we're going to be exporting that. I guess we could just export the olive oil and create all the olives here. Create the olive oil here. So sometimes you can do all your processing on one, but bring the resources from another. Whereas with this one, I think we're going to be okay to produce on this island, but it's mainly about the citizens. So you need the next level of citizen to create, to work in the olive press. So sometimes it's easier to just have your farmers on this island, get them to farm the olives, and then transport the olives over and then process stuff on your main island where you have all the needs of them. I've got 215 waiting here. Right, we got to build some boats. Let's set up a trade route with our main city, our main island, and our new island. So what we want to do is add a ship to the route. Let's add one of our ships. Select the goods that should be loaded on the ship. We want to load from, this is Nusquam. We want to load our mackerel. We want to load our olives. Actually, excuse me, we want to load our olive oil because we're producing olive oil, and then our resin. And then this is where we want to unload it. So we should be loading on Nuscum and unloading on Taurus. So Taurus, Nuscum, establish route. Nice. You can start to get quite detailed with these routes. So we could take our 2 islands here again. Oops. So Tauros being our main one again. So we're loading
Your city
olive
is
oil,
impressive, but a little consideration for
mackerel,
aesthetics wouldn't go amiss.
resin, and we're unloading. Now there are options here. So when we arrive at the island, we want to load, which is our nusquam. We can wait for the goods, so it'll wait until it's loaded. Goods that cannot be unloaded will be thrown overboard and make space for other goods, and you can wait for the unload. So you can kind of have a few separate options with these. It's quite easy if you see if you load here. Yeah, it's looking good. I think we're basically set up and ready to go. I could set 2 ships on the route, and we'll see if that helps. Make sure that we get enough going. So let's make sure that we can do this now. The mackerel's incoming. We have the salt, and now we need the garum works. Yep. There's one. We have the resin incoming. We need our potter. We have our charcoal. Our olives are incoming. And then lastly, it's our soap. So we have pigs. Two minutes for one lavender field. Oof. Let's get a couple.
One from the coins and the statues.
Extractor is 1 minute.
In your city.
Oh no, there's the fire. Where is it? Oh no. Fire station's right nearby. Good luck. No. Oh, it's so savage. Just put the fire out.
The two jewels are a handful, but you can.
Right, well, hopefully that's under control. And our research, let's make sure we don't forget the research. So we have the larger markets now, that's good. Wells, already access water would improve the safety of our cities. Voluntary vigilance, available patrols, extra 1, that's good. What we'll do is we're going to set it pretty far down. And we're going to see what it does. That didn't work. Okay, you can't pass something that is impassable. Okay, so we're at the stage now where we can go to the next level of citizens. So we have fulfilled all of the needs. Oh, nearly all of the needs. we fulfilled enough needs. So this has been made. The soap is just being created now. Let's give it a go. And that's our new level. Oh, look at him up on his balcony. looking over the village. Let's see if we can get a few of these. So we are just approaching the hour mark, and we are on residence level 3. So this is where it gets really exciting with Anno, and extremely complicated. These next level of residents, just like humans these days, have so many needs. So we have wine, which honey, grapes, we want cheese, we want entertainment. Oh no, is this clean water? Oh, apologies, I thought this was entertainment. This is clean water sources. Oh my gosh, this is entertainment. We want new clothing, new fashion, which is a whole new set of... Wow. What's this? Writing tablets. We need fine glass. Wow. Look at these buildings. Oh my god. These look epic. Can I build one? Not yet. Okay, I need a whole new set of resources. Oh my gosh. And this is where hopefully, well, the city's going to expand and I guess take over all of this area now. Oh. Woohoo. Well, that's just a quick look at Anno. This video should come out the day before I start streaming. I am going to be streaming Anno, so if you want to come and have a look and see how I get on, and hopefully not burn down my islands, my cities, yeah, come and check me out on Twitch. But yeah, thank you for Ubisoft for sponsoring this video. It's been it's always an honor to play games early that you genuinely like. So yeah, I hope Pax Romana is a success as much as Anno 1800 was, and people like it, because it's one of these things that when a good game comes out, you know, it's just good. It's good for the gaming industry, I think. So hopefully it launches without any hiccups and has a good time. But I'll be playing it. I'll be streaming it. I'm gonna hopefully at that point then branch out into the other the other worlds, and then you can trade with. It's gonna get exciting. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.